Yeah, we only got a few minutes to get our tickets, man. Last tickets at 4 o'clock, so we're just getting here at 4 o'clock. All right, so it says content warning. Some buildings contain original prison graffiti. This includes hurtful and offensive words and images, such as offensive and harsh language, graphic nudity, heck yeah, symbols of hate, Nazi imagery. Encourage visitors to take a moment to pause and reflect before entering the site.
And one of only 4 territorial prisons open to the public today.
When you purchase your tickets at the entrance, there are QR codes that you can scan, and it actually has a YouTube video that's a little over an hour long that will walk you through. They give you a map. Oops.
There it is.
Pause. They give you a map, and then it has numerical order on it, so that's the order to go through if you want to listen to the auditory while you walk through.
What do we got here? Maximum security.
Uh-oh. That's
This
where
is-
Jason belongs.
Also known as Five House, and built in 1954, death row and indoor gallows are located on the second floor. Inmates assigned to this cell house were kept completely separate from the general population.
Ooh. The machine and carpentry shops located in number 2 yard were the source of many contraband weapons. Inmates fabricated weapons from tools, welding rods, license plates, and other materials and smuggled them into number 1 yard at the end of the workday.
Yeah, what were these guys going to do? Shoot him with a slingshot? What the hell? So that guy's going to battle with this guy. Who do you think's going to win? Look at this cell. That's crazy. How'd you like to live there every single day for? Let this be a lesson to anybody watching this that's a criminal. One day you'll pay.
Oh, look, here's your graffiti.
Oh, yeah.
Fastest fox alive.
Fastest fox alive, huh? Okay, well, you're in prison, so you weren't that fast. So it says here, maximum security inmates stayed in their one-man cells for 23 hours a day. They were allowed 1 hour to exercise in this enclosed yard.
It is not very big.
Yeah, if you ended up here, you are not having
So
a
we
good
got
time.
a TV and radio.
Oh my, they get people freaking TVs on death row? Cigarettes? They got cigarettes in there.
Stinks in here.
Yeah, it smells like death.
Raymond Snowden's cell.
I don't know who that is.
Snowden was convicted of a 1956 murder and executed in Idaho. He was noteworthy for being the last person executed in the state before the 1972 United States Supreme Court ruling of the nationwide death penalty moratorium. He was also the last to be executed in Idaho by hanging.
The condemned man stood on the trapdoor with his hands and feet bound. A hood would have been placed over his head. The noose, suspended from above, was placed around his neck, and an executioner pulled the lever, opening the trapdoor. Whoa, right there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, there's the lever. Anybody want to play hangman?
Look at all the scratches on the thing from them, like, probably kicking.
Oh, stories of hang 10. Look at this. Babe, these are the people that got hung. Yeah, they all look like dirtbags.
Look at this dude.
Look at the guy's name is John Jerko. That's funny.
Killed his business partner in Twin Falls.
That's what they call the drop room. So after they hang you, they open this trap door, and then you get dropped down here. And what's it say right there?
At 12:20 a.m. on October 18th, 1957, 2 doctors pronounced Raymond Snowden dead in this room. A hearse outside the double doors transported his body to a Boise funeral home. He was buried in the prison cemetery the next day.
Dude, that's crazy. This is nuts.
This is nuts.
If you guys ever come to Boise, man, you gotta check out this prison. I mean, you want to see some. I mean, they let you have full access to this thing, which is pretty cool. I mean, who thought you'd get to see a gallow where people got hung?
And like his body was carried through these doors. There was a hearse out here.
I mean, you can hang out and see where people got hung. So unfortunately, like we always do, we showed up like with 1 hour, and you could spend hours in here if you really wanted to do it justice. Hey, it's the barber cell.
To allow stricter supervision by guards, the barber shop was moved into individual cell houses in the late 60s.
Huh. Anyway, so yeah, we showed up with just like 1 hour. If you show up it's open till 5. The last opening you can do is 4 o'clock. That's we showed up. So we get 1 hour to try to run through this thing, unfortunately, but still, hopefully enough time, and then we're gonna watch that video at home at some point. When the cell house lights come on, you're to rise promptly, wash, dress, clean your cell, make your bed neatly in accordance with approved methods. At the signal, open the door, step out, close the door without slamming. 1972 rule book.
There's a rule book for being in prison.
Yeah, I don't think these guys probably listen to the rules very well. A little bit of art going on in here. That's pretty funny. Oh, dude, I thought that guy was like for real.
Oh.
Dude, it scared me for a second. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, here's one that's open.
No, that's the actual exit.
Oh, that's how you get out. Shoot.
So here's all the contraband confiscated from the main yard. I mean, look at some of these knives that they're able to create. Look at that one on the top. It's like a fishing pole, but to kill you. You see that thing? That is quite the shank, man.
Half of a scissor.
That's crazy. These are probably some of the places where you'll see weird stuff. This guy's second-degree murder. Oh, good job, buddy. 12-year Navy veteran had his right leg amputated before his incarceration. While in prison, he worked as a dental technician. Dude, look at the toilet paper. It's like super old toilet paper. Hey, they actually have a toilet in this one.
Yeah, the first one did too.
Murder in the first degree and escape. Was partially blind in his prison cell with acid. While he claimed another inmate poured the chemical in his eyes, even his own wife believed he likely did it to himself. Other inmates claimed grooms could see just fine and used the disability as a ruse. He successfully escaped from the new prison site in 1969. Officials recaptured him in North Idaho after a high-speed chase, eventually returning him to his cell. Yeah, I could see his toothbrush and toothpaste and stuff. That's weird. Hey, you see how it's 4 stories?
Whoa. Oh, they said it's haunted. Listen to that.
Who said it's haunted?
I read somewhere that.
Forget that crap. That's a bird.
Dude, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. We're noticing it's like 70 degrees out, and it's freezing in here. So I can't imagine what it must have been like in the wintertime for these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they get what they deserve, so I don't feel sorry for them, but.
Guards use this walkway to monitor inmates in their cells and to manage the plumbing system. There used to be a hospital here, but it burnt down in 1971 from a riot. Like, nothing like burning your own hospital down. It's not the smartest thing. The cooler. Originally, these punishment cells held up to 5 men in each of the 6 rooms. Eventually, the cells were used to hold only 1 man per room. The cooler. So this would be like where the guys, you can go in there. 5 guys, go climb in there.
Baby, you 5, dude.
So if you're causing riffraff, you had to be sent to the cooler. Look at the doors on these things.
I know, and then they close those.
Right. I mean, all you have for light is at the bottom.
So in 1953, inmates dug an escape tunnel here. They began digging in a storage shed that has since been removed and were within 6 feet of freedom when a guard discovered the attempt. Oh, too bad, dudes. Can't you read the sign? There's no loafing in this area. Move on.
I like loafing.
Well, I bet you do. That's why you're in prison, because you're a loafer. Rose garden.
Rose garden.
Began as a vegetable garden by an inmate, this area was the site of 6 executions by hanging
Oh my gosh.
from 1900 to 1929. That's funny.
Started as a vegetable garden, became an execution garden, and now it's a rose garden.
That's nuts.
A violation of penitentiary rules meant punishment inside cell number 20, also known as the dark cell. The basement, referred to as the dungeon, contained punishment cages 4 by 4 by 4 in dimension.
Oh, check that
4
out.
feet. 4 feet by 4 feet by 4 feet. I'm
Okay,
5'6".
So what's 4 feet?
So probably like,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Which is
maybe
the width of this thing, probably.
I'm 5'6".
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
Don't violate penitentiary rules.
Wow.
Dude, that's really crazy. They actually had.
All you can do is sit
Yeah,
and squat. Inmates did laundry for the Air Force Base.
Oh yeah. Well, that makes sense. They normally have to do some kind of work. Yeah, look at this old machinery in here.
Look at this. Large keys like this one unlock the cell house doors. Whoa.
Look at that gas mask in there.
Nice. Guards never knew when a prison riot might require the use of tear gas and gas masks. This was standard equipment from 1930 until recently.
I think you got like shotguns in there. Anyway, so when you come out of the prison, there's even more outside. So this was the women's ward.
Inmates were housed here from 1905 to 1968. Male inmates built the sandstone wall in 1905 and the dormitory inside in 1920. The small ward held between 2 and 20 women at any given time.
Because women don't commit crimes like men do.
Oh, look at that, 1920 women's ward.
You like it?
After 1905, it was typical for the warden's wife to serve as matron, receiving a $50 a month salary.
That looks like a dude. All right, so this is the Sally Port. So added in 1931 to help move goods and inmates, all incoming and outgoing vehicles were locked in the Sally Port and thoroughly searched before being allowed to proceed. So they have gates on both sides. The vehicle sits there in the middle. They close the gates, search it, open it back up, and drive you through. Oh, okay,
So that's the warden's house.
Yeah, so we saw the warden's office.
Right.
This was the warden's house. Not a bad little house. All right, what do they say about the warden's house?
Completed in 1902, the warden's house contained 8 rooms and a basement. Total cost to construct the sandstone house, $3,100. The state saved almost $4,000 by using inmate labor.
Heck yeah. $3,100. I'll buy it today for $3,100.
No doubt.
Well, I have to say that was probably the best hour that we spent in a long time. So if you're in the Boise area, don't miss the penitentiary. They said they do tours too. Again, we just came here like with 1 hour left. So we'll see if we can find out anything about the tours, but I know they're self-guided tours.
Right.
So maybe that's what I'm referring to, but I thought maybe they said they were guided tours, but we'll see if we can find that out for you. Yeah.
We
definitely
recommend more than an hour.
Oh, yeah.
We only had an hour, so we kind of had to rush through all this and didn't get to listen to the that YouTube video going through them in order. So plan a little more time than we have.
Give yourself at least an hour. I would say an hour and a half to 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could spend 3.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.